Hey, how's it going? Bilal here from Neoptima, head of Amazon growth at Neoptima, a full service Amazon agency helping brands grow profitably and sustainably in 2022. Having worked with over 100 brands in the last few years, we know what it takes to take a brand from 0 to 6 to 7 to 8 figures and manage them and grow them profitably. Today, I wanted to talk to you about something that is underlooked in the Amazon FBA community, something that is less sexy or less popular in the Amazon FBA community. But just because it's less popular does not mean it's less important. In fact, it's probably one of the most important things that you can actually do to build a thriving Amazon FBA business. And because no one else is doing it in your niche, you could do this and you could destroy your competition and come out on top extremely fast. So today I wanted to tell you a little bit more about Amazon split testing and what it's all about and how you can do it and what are some of the creative ways you can do it and what are some of the old school ways that you can go about split testing. So what actually is split testing? If you have been in marketing or in sales or in anything related to online businesses for the last few years, you probably already know that split testing on any platform is imperative to basically get as close as possible to your target metrics, whether that's your ACoS, your TACoS, your sales, your revenue, your goals, and your profit margins, etc., etc. And the same goes for Amazon. It's very, very important that you split test a lot of your processes and your systems within the Amazon ecosystem so you can maximize for increased sales and increased profit. How do you go about actually doing that on Amazon? Well, there's quite a few ways that you could actually go about doing that. There's a lot of tools that you can use, such as Splitly, which is a product, I believe, by Jungle Scout. I've actually used it myself in the past. You can use Listing Dojo. I haven't used this personally. You can use PickFu, which I believe is a product that helps you split test images and creative assets on your Amazon listings. Super, super important, especially because the price, the title, and the images slash the videos on your Amazon listing is the third biggest factor in your ranking and your traffic generation and mainly your conversion rates as well. So super, super important that you optimize and you split test what works for your main image, because it can be the difference between a successful business and a failed Amazon FBA business. And I haven't personally used Cash Cow Pro, but basically I wanted to give you an overview of how you could go about basically split testing and what you should be split testing when it comes to Amazon FBA. Well, the first thing that you definitely want to think about in terms of split testing is your title. So the title of your product is the most important thing for Amazon's A9 algorithm, because that's what the algorithm. So whatever you put into the algorithm is basically designed to show customers what you put into your title. And for example, if you're selling a vitamin C product, you don't want to put vitamin D, because then you're just lying to the algorithm and people are going to look for vitamin D and they're going to jump into your listing, which is vitamin C, and that's going to destroy your conversion rate. So how do you actually go about split testing your title? So something that you can actually do very, very easily is optimize your title. Okay, do all your keyword research, look at your competition, do some competitor analysis, some niche analysis, and some keyword analysis, and then come up with a very, very optimized, descriptive, persuasive title, and then run that for about a month, and then see what your conversion rates, your CVR rates, your click-through rate, and ultimately your sales numbers are looking like. And then in about a month after that, do the same thing, but just change a few of the keywords. Make sure you track this on a spreadsheet and see what your CVR rate, your CTR rate, and your sales are looking like. And then basically keep doing that until you get to a point where you are extremely happy with your CTR rate and your conversion rates. That's probably the first thing that you want to split test when it comes to your Amazon business. What's the second thing that you want to optimize, or shall I say, a split test on your product listing? And it's actually something that you can do via a SaaS product, which I believe is called PickFu. The reason you want to split test your images and your creatives on Amazon is because when a customer searches for a product on Amazon, for example, if they go and type in vitamin C, I'll actually show you a real life example. What you will see here is two things, or shall I actually three things, right? So let's say if I type in vitamin C on Amazon right now, what I'm going to see here as a customer is the main image, okay? It's the title, but not all of the title, the price, and the review count. And they actually did some tests on this, and they actually did some heat map tests, and what people pay attention to the most is actually the main image. So the main image has to be as good as possible, and the only way you can make it as good as possible after the essential basic foundational work that you do on it is by split testing to see what color schemes work, what type of images work, what kind of dimensions work, and ultimately what produces you the maximum amount of sales and profits. So that's something that you definitely want to split test. If you're going to split test anything when it comes to your Amazon business, it should be your main image. Price, definitely split test price. Extremely easy. All you have to do is log into your Seller Central, increase or decrease your price depending on your strategy. And actually super easy to track as well. You can just track this on a spreadsheet. So let's say I'm selling my vitamin C product for $20. Maybe I want to split test it and drop it down to $15 because I'm looking at my competition, I'm looking at my niche, and everybody else is selling it for $15 and I'm selling it for $20. Maybe this month I want to generate more revenue for some investor update. What I can do is I can just drop it down by $5 and see what my sales are looking like, see what my profits are looking like, to see what my conversion rate is looking like and my click-through rate is looking like. And then depending on those results, you can take it back to the original level or even increase it, right? But you never really know what the right price is unless you actually split test. Bullet points, I'm a bit more wary of because, it is pretty hard to track, number one. Number two, at the end of the day, the point about bullet points is selling benefits of your products and not just features. So the most important thing with your bullets, what you want to do is you want to look at your competitors and the negative feedback that they're getting, and you want to highlight those negative feedbacks and how you've solved that with your product, and make sure you also highlight, again, as benefits, your main product features or your main USPs. Product description, again, quite hard to split test since it's quite a huge block of text and A+ content. So I wouldn't really advise you too much on split testing your product description. In terms of the conventional way, like I already told you, there are a lot of tools out there that can help you with split testing. The conventional way, as I said at the beginning of my video, is basically track one metric at a time, change one metric at a time, one variable at a time, and then track one metric at a time and see if that's going up or down. And obviously, if it's going up with a change in variable, then you want to keep going down the rabbit hole and keep optimizing further and further until you get to a point where you are extremely happy with that particular metric. Never ever split test more than one variable, because again, it's going to be too much complexity and there's going to be too many things you got to keep a track of. At the end of the day, you run a business and you need to make money to pay your employees and make a living. So you don't want to spend all of your days split testing. So that's why you should only split test one variable at a time and for a specific period of time, and make sure that you don't split test things that are very, very hard to track or that you can basically relate to that metric. Okay, otherwise it's very, very hard to track back and keep improving. So I hope this has been of value. Again, if you're struggling with anything Amazon related, or if you want to improve your PPC results or generate more revenue, click the link here, book a call. I'll personally get on a call with you, look at your growth strategy, look at your growth plan, and advise you on what you can do to improve your sales in 2022 and get ready for Q4, which is the biggest period of sales on Amazon marketplaces. I will even personally give you a free 90-day growth plan that will help you increase your sales for free, even if we don't end up working together. And I hope this has been of value. I'll see you on the next video. If you're looking for step-by-step guidance, and again, maybe even work with us, click the link here, book a free strategy call. And worst case scenario, you get to walk away with a 90-day free growth plan. Best case scenario, we'll work together and help you grow your business to the next level. Thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you on the next video.